What's up, guys? I hope you're all having a great day, and sorry for not posting yesterday. It was a rough night, okay? No, I'm playing. It was very uneventful, but I guess I just stayed up a bit too late because I woke up at like 3 and then got out of bed at like 5. It really does piss me off because I have school to attend and I'm doing fine in it, but still, it's stupid that I miss it for no reason. And this story is actually, well, it correlates my shitty sleeping habits, and yeah, I'll talk about that. This story takes place 2021 summer, and this time in my life was very, very eventful due to my actions. And you'll notice that with just a few of my videos because most of them they take place in 2021, and I'll also be posting probably a bunch more videos that take place at this time as well. And there's a big reason that goes back to why all of this stuff happened, but I think I'll save that for a milestone video at some point down the line. But anyway, 2021 summer. So sick. It's kind of hard to explain what happened during these times because it was it's just that I don't remember a lot from it, basically. But yeah, I woke up. This is when I was going through my skateboarding phase where I was trying to get good at that and I just sucked at it. But yeah, so I had this plan. I woke up at like 12 and then I was skateboarding over to my friend's house. She said that she wanted to hang out, but I kind of thought she meant like at that time for some reason. So she said she was down to hang out and I just went like right over to her house. And she was leaving her house with her sister, and then she seen me and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And I was like, "I thought you said you wanted to hang out." And she's like, "No, I meant like, I don't know, some other time." And I was like, "Oh shit, well my bad. Sorry about that." And she's like, "It's all good. Just I'm busy right now. I have to go do some errands." And I was like, "All right, sorry about that. See you." And then I take off skateboarding. And the distance between her and my house isn't very far, but it's still quite a bit away. And so I start to dip, skateboarding away, and then I get like a few blocks, like maybe 3 blocks down this street, and I just eat shit. And I'm like, damn, that shit hurt. I hit like a rock that like sent me flying off the board, and I like slid across the pavement, and the most damage went to my like elbow. It went like all the way down my elbow, and it was just all bleeding and stuff. And I called up my grandpa because he was in town at the time, but I kind of skated to this bypass that has benches on it and stuff, which is a very open area, so he would be able to see me better too. So that's why I kind of went over there. And then I was sitting at this bench waiting for him. After I call him, he shows up like 10 minutes later, and he's like, "What the hell happened to you?" And I was like, I fell. And he's like, "I see that. Hop in." And I'm like, "All right." And he just drives me home. So when I ended up getting home, I was like, I don't want to do nothing else today. So I just like went up to my room. My mom like stopped me before I went to my room. She's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fine." And she hugged me, and then I went into my room, turned on my PlayStation, and then I started getting after it. Was playing Apex. It was like about like 1:30 now, and I played until I had to work. And this is when I still worked at McDonald's. And then when I had to go to work, I was like, "I'll see you later, PlayStation." Gave it a kiss. Nah, just kidding. But my mom drove me to my shift. It was like 4 hours. And when that was over, drove back home and went straight back onto my PlayStation. And I was playing Apex with my homie Levi now. And it was about 11 now because my shift ends at 10, started at 4. And then when I got home, showered, and then hopped on. I didn't go straight to my PlayStation, my bad. So we're playing until like 11, and then we start getting shit on game after game. And Levi's like, "We're not winning. I think I'm just going to go to bed. I'm getting really tired." And I was like, "All right." And then we gave each other a kiss through the mic. And I was bored and not very tired, so I was like, what could I do right now? And I had the bright idea of dry scooping pre-workout, doing push-ups after each death in a game, and I just kept going. After that, I was just playing for hours and hours, and once I got bored again, I just started buying Apex packs over and over again. I don't know what I was thinking. My minimum wage money got to me, and I was like, you know what? I have a job. I can just get this money back. So I dropped like $100 on Apex packs. Probably the stupidest financial decision you could ever make. But you know what? I didn't give a shit. I was having fun. And I got 2 heirlooms. Or not 2 heirlooms, but I got my second heirloom because I already had one. And I was like, fuck yeah. A melee weapon that changes nothing of the game. And I got like the worst character. I got Revenant. I got his little scythe thing, which is cool, but he kind of sucks. His powers, his abilities aren't very good. But after all my excitement with the pre-workout and heirlooms getting collected, well, it was like early morning now. It was probably like 6, because I was doing all those things for hours, push-ups and whatnot, Apex pack opening. And I actually had a gaming chair that was supposed to come in on this day, so I was really excited about that. And it was like, I don't know, 6, 7 a.m. I went downstairs, grabbed it off our front porch, and then started opening it up just like right in front of the door because I was so excited for this. And I actually have the same chair to this day, which is kind of cool. But as I'm opening this, my parents wake up and they're like, "What are you doing? And you're up early. You're never up this early." I was like, "Yeah." Little did they know. And they were like, "Is that your new gaming chair?" And I was like, "Sure is." And then I brought it upstairs, put it all together, and then finally went to sleep around like 8 a.m. And I fell asleep for like 17 hours that day. That's the longest I've ever slept. I was out after that. Had a fucking caffeine crash after that pre-workout. But yeah, I don't really know what this story is, but I just felt like I'd share it because it just shows my stupid younger self. Younger only being like 2.5 years, but still. Mentally, I was a lot younger, okay? The lesson from this story is be careful when you're on any kind of, well, any vehicles, basically. Because I ate shit on a skateboard. Don't want you guys doing that. Hurt yourself. Same goes for any other thing with wheels on it that you can ride. And don't do pre-workout when you're not at the gym. Actually, just don't do it. You don't need it. It's just bad for your heart. And don't spend money on games. You don't need to spend money on games. That's a fucking shitty way to spend your money. And I do it all the time, to this day. I always do. It's just something that grabs my attention, I guess. Yeah, it's a problem. But whatever, we don't talk about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, even though this might not be the most entertaining video that I've posted. But thank you. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to see more like this, and turn on notifications to not miss an upload. See you guys all in the next one. Later.